Mine, every day as I dey grind, make your favor follow me, Baba. Money, money, ego, ego. I can't go.
Yes, so the program You're Still Onto His Heart, and also, of course, we're talking a little bit about your heart, and where we discuss, we dissect a little bit about your hustle. If this is your first time meeting me, I am Inioluwa Adekoya, and today we've been talking about a very big topic: setbacks. I introduced you to what setbacks are, and I told you that setback is not a stopping point. It is actually a starting point. Now, I want to let you in on a secret. Now, setbacks are lessons. They are not failures. Like I said in the past, I told you that if by chance you are facing a setback, it is not an opportunity for you to cross your leg and say, "I'm not going anywhere again. I'm not trying this again. I'm not doing this again." You are supposed to learn from those setbacks. That is when, you have learned your lesson. You can now start afresh and not make the same mistakes you made before those setbacks actually came. So they tell you what works and what doesn't. They tell you what you are supposed to truly value and what you are not supposed to. Now think about it this way: if life gave you only victories, you would not, on a norms, you would not grow. And it's the challenges that sharpen your skills, your character, and your clarity. So most of the times when people say, I don't want to experience setbacks, of course we all don't want to experience setbacks, but at a particular point in time, I feel like setbacks actually makes your goal. It makes you a stronger person, and it makes your goals clearer. Achieving your goals, it makes it clearer. It makes you more desperate to achieve your goals. Now, there's a difference between good desperation and bad desperation. Now, setbacks are supposed to help you want to achieve the goal. They are not supposed to stop you from achieving such goal. Now, this very beautiful afternoon, I want you to write down one thing. I want you to take your pen and take your paper and write down one thing. Now, your current setback is teaching you just one thing. And you'll be very amazed how your perspective changes when you start seeing obstacles as guides, not actually as roadblocks. Now, that is what it is about. If you continuously see your obstacles, an obstacle has blocked my way. I can't pass. At a particular point in time, you can't pass that way, but it's a redirection to the same goal you are trying to achieve. So obstacles they don't serve as blockage roads. They don't serve as like a blockage to your way. They actually direct you to another path where you eventually find out that the path that you've been directed to is the path that is for you. So most of the times, I want us from today to change our views, our opinions on setbacks and obstacles. It may just be a blessing in disguise. It may be something that you don't expect at a particular point in time. Most people experience setbacks, they experience obstacles, and at a particular point in time, when they don't sit down and fold their arms and they say, I'm not trying this again, I'm not doing it again. They are one step to their miracles. They are one step to opening that door. So I want us listeners out there to enable to change our mindset about setbacks and actually roadblocks. You tell ourselves, this setback, you are not stopping me. You are just redirecting my path. Yes, and with that, we will go listen to My Caffeine. We'll go listen to Wait For Me by Johnny Drill.
I can leave my cafe. I don't know when I'm coming back. I'll be gone for a little while, but I will keep myself for me and you. I'll be back for you. I don't know what the future brings, but I want you to be with me. I could hope and praise and make you wait for me, 'cause I'll come back for you. Darling, you hold my love. You are my praise, and I'll run to the finish line. My love, I no go leave you run. I no go bounce your call. You'll be always on my mind. Yeah, yeah. I'll be so far away. Promise you'll wait for me. I go think of you every day, my love. Yeah, yeah. I may not come today, but I'll be with you again. I go to pray for you every day, my love. Yeah, yeah. As I'm leaving you behind, I'm gonna miss your smile and the joy you bring to my...
Yes, and that.
Your love, it makes me whole.
Yes.
Love will never die. Darling,
Yes, and that was coming from Johnny Drill, and the title is Wait for Me, because of course in this on this program we're waiting for you, and in iPower we're waiting for you to bring your programs and your adverts to this wonderful station. Before we took our leave, before we took a brief break, we were talking about setbacks on the program, hearts and hustle, and I was telling you that your setback it doesn't necessarily mean stop. Your setback actually means pause for a while and redirect yourself. Rethink about it, create more strategies, then redirect yourself. That is what I was talking about before the program. And this episode of Hearts and Also is brought to you by iPower 102.7 FM. Now, I want you to remember, the tool you use actually matter. Whether it's a journal, whether it's a course, whether it's a mentor. They actually help mentors. Those three set of people, they actually help you turn challenges into opportunities. So I want you to stay tuned on the program with that little tidbit. Now, let's look at life real comebacks. Now, did you know one of the big men of then, Michael Jordan, was cut from high school basketball team? And Oprah Winfrey was actually told she was not fit for TV. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers, and these particular setbacks that would have just stopped them, it did not stop them. It actually propelled them, it pushed them further. Now your story can be just as powerful, but right now you might actually feel stuck, and it's fine, it's okay, it's good, it's okay. But even what you should know is even diamonds are formed under pressure. So I want you to do a little one or two for me. I want you to send me a DM on a WhatsApp messages and tell me one thing you almost gave up on, but you're still here, and I will read a few live on here.
Now you hold my love. You are my praise, and I'll run to the finish line. My love, I don't go leave you run. I don't go bounce your call. You'll be always on my mind. Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I just want you to send me a DM of a time where you experienced a setback and what you did, and why you're still standing, how you're still standing till now, what you did that made you go further even though you had experienced that setback. And the line you should message is 0712114873, 0712114873. Just tell me your setback, tell me what you did, and tell me how it propelled you, how it made you still go further despite the fact that you had such huge or such small setbacks.
I'll be so far away. Promise you wait for me. I go think of you every day, my love. Yeah, yeah. I may not come today, but I'll be with you again. I really pray for you every day, my love.
Yes, so my phone has been buzzing in the house. And honestly, some of these messages, they're actually really deep messages. Now, let me let you in on a few of them. Now, this is coming from Tosin. Tosin says, "Good evening, Hearts and Hustle." Good evening, Tosin. I almost gave up on school in my final year. There was no money, no motivation, and I felt like a failure. Oh my God. I cried almost every night, but today I'm still here pushing, and I just submitted my final project last week. Wow, to see. If you're listening, I'm proud of you, and that's what you did. What that you are still at it. It shows strength despite setbacks. Yes, this one, we've got this one coming from an anonymous. This one coming from anonymous. This one says, I almost gave up on life. Oh, Jesus. He said, I almost gave up on life last year. Everything felt heavy. I felt invisible. But somehow I am still here today listening to this program, and I do not know how I survived, but I did. Well, to whoever you are, thank you for staying. You matter to us, you matter to the world, you matter to yourself way more than you know it.
You say you want expensive, you never amount.
Yes, Sadiq in Accra says, I almost gave up on my business after losing customers and money. I felt embarrassed. I wanted to quit and look for any job. But today I am still here. Slow growth, but it's still growth. Well, well, that is true about the hustle. It is slow, but slowness doesn't mean you are stuck. It just means you are gradually progressing. Yes, I've got this one from Blessing. She says, I almost gave up on love. Oh. After heartbreaks and disappointment, I closed my heart. But I am still here. I'm healing. I'm learning, and I'm choosing myself. Oh, God, Blessing. Well, healing is actually a journey, and I think, my personal opinion, of course, I think you are doing the right thing, Blessing. Yes, and if you're wondering what we're doing on the program, we're reading out to you people's setbacks and how they are gradually overcoming it, or how they overcame it and they are still standing. And you can send your own setback to your setback story too on 07012. You can send it to us on as a WhatsApp message or normal message on 07012114873. Yes, we've got Kelly on the line, and Kenny wrote to us and said, I almost gave up on my dreams. I almost gave up on my dream of becoming a content creator. People laughed at me. Some said it was a waste of my time. But today, I am still here, posting consistently, and even when nobody is watching. Well, Kenny, I just have to say to you, well done, congrats. I applaud your courage. Keep posting, and eventually your audience will come.
You say you want expensive, over my bar away with it. You way you never amount, over my bar one Prada. You go rock and run down, but if you double your hustle, you respect yourself, stop living fake life. No be good boy, pussycat no be tiger.
Yes, we're still reading setback stories. We've got this final one from Fatima. We've got this last one. We only have this last one to take from Fatima, and we will come back to wrap on that part of the program. Well, Fatima says, I almost gave up on myself. After failing repeatedly, I thought I wasn't good enough, but I'm still here, learning, growing, and trying again. Yes, Fatima, yes, that's right. And that is what we're talking about. That is the resilience we're talking about. Well done, Fatima.
Now only you can make him out every time. Say you get it this way, your money no fit buy. Stop living fake life. Ororo no be good boy. Pussycat no be tiger. Monkey at us keep back. Walk you.
Yes, did you hear that? Work on yourself, work on your goals. Even though there are setbacks, still work. Keep on working. Like some of our listeners have said, they have told us what setback they had and how they are gradually overcoming it, how they overcame it, and how they are still standing strong. We've got different stories, different struggles, but it is actually the same truth. It's giving the same truth. It's saying they almost gave up, but they are still standing. And if you're here this afternoon, you're tired, you're discouraged, you're questioning yourself, you're saying, should I stop? I can't do this any further. I can't go any further. I don't think I'm strong enough. I don't think I'm good enough. Calm down, sister. Calm down, brother. We are here for you this night. We are here for you today. And I want to remind you of something. You are still here. The fact that you're still here, the fact that you are still standing means your hope is still alive. The hope is still alive. And it actually means your story is not yet over. At the back point in time, it is not closed, and the end has not been written at the back like all those cartoons we used to watch. Now, you don't need to have it all figured out. You don't. But you just need to be present. You just need to be consistent. Like our caller said, he stayed consistent. That is why he's still standing. So I feel like being present, being consistent is key to like to making setback opportunities. Now I want you to take a deep breath with me. Breathe in, breathe out, and I want you to close your eyes if you can actually, and think of one setback that is weighing you this afternoon. Now ask yourself, what did I learn from this setback, and how can I use this setback to grow? And now I want you to take a piece of paper and pen, and I want you to write the answers to those questions down. Voice noted, or just whisper it to yourself. Now this is the first comeback step from that setback. And you know, sometimes when life actually eats you, sometimes it doesn't even give you a warning sign. It doesn't tell you, I'm about to come. It just hit you. And one time you're so hopeful, you're so happy, you're so excited about things, but next time, the other times your hope collapses. You feel like, what am I even doing? And sometimes your plans fail. Sometimes your plans fail. Sometimes people disappoint you. Sometimes your money finishes. Sometimes your motivation actually disappears. And you want to know the scary part, people. You start asking yourselves questions. You start asking yourselves different kind of questions. You start acting desperate. You start acting out of turn. You start acting like you don't know what you are doing. That is just a setback. It's just a vow. You start asking yourself questions like, am I even good enough? I've asked myself those questions before. You ask yourself, am I even good enough? You say, did this choice that I made, is it the right choice? You say, is this thing that I'm even doing, is it even worth it anymore? You know, sometimes that is what nobody actually talks about, that part. Now I want to tell you another thing nobody talks about. Now, comebacks from a setback. Your comeback doesn't have to be loud. Sometimes your comeback, it looks like you're getting out of bed when you don't even feel like it. Sometimes it looks like you're trying again after failing consistently. You see, it looks like you're staying alive when giving up felt easier. That is still a comeback. That exactly is still a comeback. And with that, we'll go listen to Ayo by Simi, because of course we're coming back big and we're coming back with joy.
If they're the dirty, don't mind them. If bottom belly come me, you buy them. My time don't come me, ayo aba, baby, ayo me every day, showers of blessing rain on me. She not money where you want, I be your fair amount, time me don't come. Happiness knocking, prosperity something. I'm blessing calling. I should wherever we go. Victory when not the finish. I need 10 minutes. Look, you know go run down. No more tension, no wala. Tori all I want lay. Oh, what's it there? If you believe, Shamio, Aniko Shamio, I owe me there.
Yes, glad to have you on the program Heart and Hustle again. We were talking before the short musical break. We were talking about setbacks. We were talking about setbacks, and we were telling you that setback is not a stopping point. It is an opportunity for you to go sit down and rebrand yourself. Your mistakes are not stopping. They are not supposed to stop you. They're supposed to make you better. They're supposed to turn you into a better version of yourself. Now, I once spoke with someone who told me, the person told me that she did not bounce back, that she had to crawl back. And that word, I didn't bounce back, I had to crawl back, it has stayed with me consistently, because most of the times we want the comebacks to be loud, we want it to be dramatic, but it doesn't always have to be. There are some comebacks that are slow, there are some comebacks that are actually really silent, and there are some that actually happen inside before anyone even notices. Now, if that is you this afternoon, crawling, not running, you are still making progress. You are still making progress. Now, you see, setbacks, they don't actually destroy dreams. What destroys your dream is believing that setback that you have had for a minute is what you are letting that setback define you. That is what stops your dreams. Now, I want you to know three things. Now, first of all, you are not a mistake. You are not your mistake, and you are not your delay, and you will never ever be your failure. You are the lesson you learned. You are the strength. You're actually the strength. You didn't even have an idea that you had. You are the person still standing despite those setbacks. Now, if you're listening right now and you're thinking, but you don't know how bad my own is, you don't know how bad this setback is, you don't know how terrible it is. You're right, I don't have any idea how terrible your setback is. But I know one thing. If you are still standing, you're still here, it means something inside you has not given up yet. And that's something that's not given up yet is your comeback, and is waiting quietly for a permission. And you want to know one of the funniest things about evenings? They make us evenings. There are times where we can be honest with ourselves. But during the day, during maybe 12 o'clock, we are too busy, we are strong, so we pretend everything is fine. But at this particular moment in time, that is when the truth sits beside us. And most of the time, it is when in the evening or night is when your thoughts come back, the regrets, should I have done this differently today? The dreams were packed somewhere, because life in the afternoon, life is too loud. There are too much distractions. That's why most of you want to go to bed, but for 1 hour you are still thinking. That is what the evening does to us. Now, I've got this for somebody out there. Now, some of us did not. We didn't quit our dreams. We just pushed them further. We postponed them. We told ourselves, maybe later, not now. But deep down, it's just fear. We were scared, and most of the time, fear is not always noisy. It doesn't always shout, but sometimes fear sounds like a logic. It sounds like responsibility. It sounds like let me just pull through this first. Let me survive first. And there's a way setbacks have a way of humbling you. They have a way of they remind you that you are not in control of everything, and they have a way of hurting your pride. But listen, I want you to listen carefully. The fact that you are humbled doesn't mean you are defeated. And there are people actually listening to me right now who they had big plans, they had big dreams, they had clear visions, and all of a sudden life happened. School did not go as planned, the business failed, the relationship ended, the support disappeared, and slowly and quietly you start shrinking your dreams. Now, let me tell you something important. Shrinking your dreams to survive does not make you weak. It actually makes you human. Now, what matters is this. You must never forget where you were going. Some comebacks they don't start with immediate action. They start with you remembering your goals, remembering that big dream you had. Remembering who you were before the setback, before the pain. Remembering what excited you, what you found interesting. Remembering that version of yourself that you believed without evidence. I can do this. But something happened, and these days you just feel like I don't think I can do it, Joe. Now, I also want to talk to that person who feels he or she is behind in life. You look around and everybody seems ahead. Everybody is married. Everybody has a career. Everybody has money. Everybody knows where they are going. Everybody has direction. And you're wondering, did I do something wrong? Did I miss my turn? I'm not supposed to be here now. Now, I want to tell you that you didn't actually miss your turn. Your timing is just different. Now, each of us have different timings. That's what you need to understand. And the time has not come yet. Now, the problem starts when you start comparing yourself, because it will kill whatever comeback you have from setbacks. You start running a process meant to shape you. You start rushing. Please, let's try as much as possible to kill, because comparison is a thief of joy. It steals your joy away, and you become desperate. You want to be like this person. You want to be exactly like this person. So you stop at nothing to achieve such goals. Now, growth is not a race. It is not. Now, and healing is not actually a competition. Your purpose has no deadline. And some of you, I know you feel angry at yourselves, and you are saying, you are not angry because you failed, though. No, but because you trusted the wrong people. You made the wrong decisions. You ignored the red flags. I want you to take 2 minutes and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for what you did not know, for information that you did not understand then. I want you to forgive yourself for actually choosing to survive. I want you to forgive yourself for breaking down. You actually tried, and I feel like you did the best you could. Now, here's the truth that nobody actually tells you. Here's the truth that nobody actually rings to your ear. You don't need a full plan to start again. You just need to be honest with yourself. To get back from setbacks, you don't need a foolproof plan. You just need honesty. You just need to tell yourself, I can do this. These are the things I can do. This is where my limit stops. You need to be honest with yourself. Honesty with yourself is another point. Is another point at which you get that you know that gradually I'm rising again from such setbacks. Now, I'm not asking you to actually fix your whole life overnight. I'm asking you to take one step back. Access the situation and take another step at a time. You start one conversation, you start one application, you start one prayer. You have one honest journal, or you just start by telling yourself the truth. Now, I don't want you to underestimate small beginnings, because everything in the past, if you checked great people in the past, everything powerful now, it started with small, humble beginnings. It started quietly. And because we're starting quietly and we're moving harder to get the bag and become bouncing back from our setbacks, we will go listen to Money by Davido and Olamide.
All the shuma no look my face. They don't go follow me to my place. I dey grind, I do my thing. I don't dey see money since when I did 19. When I go chop with my team, we dey pay for everyone where they the canteen. Now we don't upgrade the matter. Daily and weekly and monthly and quarter. Now we don't talk to butter. Family they smile and we no get quanta. That we just so Yoruba. Make them no go forget say Madonna Baba. Eruku de Shiaka.
Yes, the program you're still onto is Heart and Hustle, and it's coming to you from iPower 102.7 FM. The program you're onto is Heart and Hustle, and it's coming to you from iPower 102.7 FM.
It's all about the money. I want to low, I want to Lola, I want to buy Bugatti. I want to Kim Kardashian, the back of my brand new Bentley. Is it because I'm balling? They want to know my ginger, they want to hear my story, they want for me for Linda. Some jealous, some people jealous. Oh yeah, come and get my money, oh yeah, come follow me, John. I don't want to jacket, I want to jacket like no that, but you could want to love. I don't want my jacket, I want to jacket like no that, but you could want to love. Yeah, give me the money, because you make go. Only me Jackie, love. It's all about the money,
Yes, the program you're still onto is Heart and Hustle, and the time is right for us, for me to take my bags and leave the studio. But before I go, I want to drop one or two. Now, some of you are actually waiting for motivation, and I'm sure, but sometimes motivations are actually unreliable. Now, discipline is what will carry you when your motivation actually disappears. I'm talking about when the moment has come, when the moment has arrived for you to bounce back from your setback. Now, I want you to get up, brother, sister. Get up. That position you are at, that you are staying on. You are staying on that position for too long. So I want you to get up. Do something small tomorrow, even if it doesn't feel exciting, even if it doesn't feel as good as it used to, even if nobody actually notices it. Now, what you don't understand is your momentum comes after your movement, not before. And I want to say this gently to you. You don't have to punish yourself forever for one bad season, one bad thing you did, one bad decision you made, one bad day, one bad step you actually made. You don't have to punish yourself forever. You can outgrow pain, you're allowed to move on, and you're actually allowed to be happy again. And I want you to understand that your setback is just a chapter. It's not the title of your book. And most of the times, chapters actually end. So if nobody has told you today, you are doing better, and you are better than you actually think. And if that is all you need to survive today, that is all you need, I feel like it's more than enough. And on that note, I will be closing the program with sister, brother Tolu, brother John. You stayed in that position for too long. Get up. That setback, you stayed there for too long. Get up and make good use of your time, because good things, great things start with moving, with doing something, with performing an action. And please make sure it's a good action. And on that note, I am wrapping up the program Heart and Hustle, because time is not on our side. And see you same time, same station, iPower 102.7 FM. And I do not want you to touch that dial for more programs coming your way shortly. Until next time, I remain Inioluwa Adekoya. Stay blessed, stay focused, and get ready to always bounce back from setbacks. Until next time, God bless you.
The station with the best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
This is
High Power 102.7 FM, the pride of the people.
Oh na. Call me Zinoliski, yeah.
Right, Paco.
Our money, our body money. Our money, not making money, not making sense. Our money, our body money. Our money, if it's not making money, it's not making sense. You know everything go be. Make mama just they pray for me. Happy won't make them hear my story. But you know say nobody only. Money go wale my love my love Kadigun my love Money go wale my love my love Kadigun my love girl body back, me I say your body coco, yeah. I know say you carry back, but you know say I'm on the coco. I've been there studio 24/7. Me I be looking for the hit song. They also like the pure devil. Go back to me, mama go show. You be say I know they party, but all to me niyawo mi. Baba just a level to jawo, oh show my soul me. Our money, our body money. Our money, not making money, not making sense. Our money, our body money.